I always, every time a motorbike comes past, I feel like Gran Torino, like, damn kids.
Get off my lawn.
Okay. How do I get rid of bloating? This is a really interesting question, and it's definitely one that I feel like I'm quite proficient to answer. I do experience a little bit of bloating, definitely on a more regular basis, whether it's because I've eaten too much or accidentally eaten a whole block of cheese. Happens more than you might think. But yes, bloating can be really uncomfortable, really frustrating when, particularly like if you have somewhere to go. So yeah, these are the 3 things that I do for bloating. I think they work really well, but everybody's different. So if it's something that's happening to you all the time, it may be worth having a chat to us or having a chat to your healthcare professional to sort of see what's going on in your gut. But as like a sort of simple, like a few simple tips and simple fixes, these are the 3 things I do on a fairly regular basis. So the first thing I do to help reduce bloating is definitely up my water intake a little bit. So this for me is just sipping on water throughout the day, maybe a bit more than I would normally. I'm definitely not saying to kind of chug this whole bottle or like a whole litre of water, because that might, if anything, make you feel worse. But particularly if I've had a lot of salty food the night before or something like that, water just helps to kind of cleanse a little bit, help to flush out maybe a little bit of the nasties. So for me, drinking a lot of water and sipping it kind of evenly throughout the day, that's really helpful. So the second thing I find really helpful when I am experiencing bloating is definitely some light stretching. So I'm not one to kind of stretch to the point of pain. I don't know that that is altogether that beneficial, but just some yoga movements, some light kind of like seated twists, cat-cow pose, downward dog pose. I find that these just really help to introduce a little bit of movement if you are feeling kind of stuck, and also just help to relieve some of the tension and uncomfortability that can be related with bloating. So the third and final thing I will do to help with bloating is take my gut performance. I take this every morning religiously just to help with my general gut health, but if I am feeling a little on the bloated side, whether or not I've had a big meal or just something that doesn't agree with me, I will take this in the afternoon or at the evening. I do find that sort of half an hour after taking it, it is starting to work its way through and relieving some of the tension. And sort of worst case scenario, if I take it before bed, I do find that it will help me to feel a lot less bloated when I wake up the following morning. And they are the 3 handy tips that I have for reducing bloating. If you have any ideas yourself or methods that you use to reduce bloating, I would love it if you would share it with myself and our community by leaving a comment in the comments section below. Or if you have any questions about what I've spoken about, gut performance, water, any of that jazz, feel free to leave a comment as well. Thank you so much for watching, Verners, and we'll see you now.